Okay, right, let's try this. Hello, Hawk here, long time no see, and I've just had the unfortunate pleasure to watch the final episode of the Fallout TV show. Yeah, this is just like the worst thing in the world. So, let's get started. They're just rehashing the plot of New Vegas for season 3. With the Legion versus the NCR fighting over Vegas, and Mr. House will be involved. The issue now comes from the fact that the way they've set this up, the show is clearly telling everyone that the game New Vegas never actually happened. So, yeah, so New Vegas isn't in the show's history or lore. This is actually kind of a disgusting thing that the show's done, and the fans of the show, who are like, looking forward to it, have done, because they've spent 2 seasons trying to destroy that one game. Insulting fans of New Vegas, telling them that they're crybabies, telling them that they don't understand the show's going off in a different direction. It can't keep going back to the past. It's trying to tell its own stories, and now they've literally just taken the main plot of New Vegas and are going to try and make it their own. And what this is pretty much skinning New Vegas alive, then telling people they shouldn't be upset about it, they should grow up, and then wandering around in that skin suit, pretending that you are New Vegas now. So, yeah, the show's just disgusting. It's just disgusting, and it is clearly just a Bethesda now going, we're rebooting the whole series so it can be fully ours. They've changed lore that was in Fallout 1 and 2. They've done it so that the most important characters in the entire universe are characters made from this show. So this show is now, year 0 pretty much of the Fallout universe. Anything that came before it, you don't have to listen to it. You just got to move on from this, and the new lore and the new history will be made up. And yeah, I mean, we get onto the thing that the Enclave's coming back, which is just boring and done again. Being told it was the Enclave that sent Deathclaws into New Vegas. Again, the only Enclave presence in the Mojave was a bunch of old retired scientists who you can get to help at the Battle of Hoover Dam. So we now got to think that the Enclave are back again, even though they've been nuked twice in 2 games. The Brotherhood have got Liberty Prime again, so that's Bethesda using the Brotherhood 3 times now, and each time they've got Liberty Prime. Wow, so much original storytelling. Honestly, I can't believe they thought that up. But yeah, the main takeaway is this show is desperate to be a clean slate and reboot the series to be more in line with what Todd Howard wants, and to take away the shackles of the old lore. And yeah, I find it one of the worst things. One of the worst things about it is having to listen to the way New Vegas fans were treated and what's been said, and seeing people gloat over destroying New Vegas, and telling people that they enjoy seeing New Vegas fans upset because they deserve it because they're so whiny. To then be like, oh my god, the NCR versus the Legion fighting over, New Vegas. Oh, how cool, how amazing. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who said you can be on? Oh, you can be NCR, you can be a Legion. But can people understand how that's like almost you've you've spat on people for what they've enjoyed, and told them what they've enjoyed is rubbish, and then you've now just copied what they've enjoyed, and have a nerve to be like, "Oh, this is amazing." Oh my god! I just can't believe I live in a world like this, where it's so blatant as well. I mean, it's clear as crystal now that the whole idea was to make New Vegas non-canon so that Todd Howard could do his version of New Vegas. 2 seasons have built up to New Vegas, but not like, oh, what happens after the courier and all this sort of stuff. No, it's just they're just going to do their version of New Vegas, and it's going to be like the poor man's version of New Vegas. And it's like, okay, wonderful. So from the first season, the 2277 destruction of Shady Sands was deliberate. It was to make New Vegas non-canon. You know, the fact that the people said the NCR was struggling and they had already fallen was deliberate to make it, you know, so that New Vegas never happened. It was just so that Todd Howard could shoehorn his own version into it. And yeah, that's it. This Fallout show is a reboot so that Todd Howard can do his versions of stuff, so that he can have now full control over Fallout, and also be able to say these first lot are non-canon. I mean, he's even going to include 3 and 4 here, because there's so much that goes on that makes 3 and 4 impossible to happen. And if you're enjoying this, then it's clear that you didn't actually enjoy Fallout to begin with. You enjoy what the show is, but that's not because it's Fallout. You just enjoy the show because it's just another version of slop you can just put on and watch. And yeah, it's just I'm trying to think of words to say it, apart from it's just disgusting. And honestly, if you class yourself as a fan of this show, you should be ashamed, actually, completely ashamed that you've gone around gloating about this show, and it's arrived at where a video game had already done it nearly 15, 16 odd years ago. You created this entire fantasy around this show just to reach Todd Howard going, I'm now doing my own version of New Vegas, and I'm going to make sure that the game version of New Vegas isn't canon, isn't listened to, isn't looked at, and isn't even seen. So congratulations, you've all been played, and you can't really get out of it now, because that's where it's led to. And if you're going to be like, oh, I'm really looking forward to see what happens, well, you're lying to yourselves. And you can come into the comments and say, yeah, this and this. Reality is, it's a reboot. Todd Howard wants to do his own version of New Vegas. You've just allowed him to do it. End of story. So yeah, so Fallout is dead. You're gonna get Bethesda slop now, and to any old fans of the Fallout games, they are just going to make all the games non-canon, and they are just going to full steam ahead, and just go straight into whatever slop's going to be connected to this. So don't expect anything from Fallout 5 if you enjoyed the other games. But I hope that's my rant pretty much sorted and done. You like 2 seasons to build up. 2 seasons to build up just doing New Vegas again. Oh, and Fallout 3 because they're going to use Liberty Prime Alpha. That's the masterclass here. That's the masterclass. Wow, this is one of the worst shows ever. Every side plot disappeared. The whole Vault Manager things that all you Fallout TV fans were talking about ended up being wiped out by radroaches straight away. So that led to nothing. The original setup for the Brotherhood Civil War disappeared. It's the Enclave for everything else. They've got this thing called Phase 2 coming, because the one-eyed woman is an Enclave and Hank's wife. Because Hank McLean is an Enclave member who outsmarted Mr. House, because of course he did. Because it's always the Enclave. Bethesda can't leave the Enclave alone. Wow, guys, I think it's just about time that the show fans just admit they just enjoy slop, and they have no idea. There's nothing interesting here. There's nothing of value. They just enjoy the slop. They just enjoy the slop because they get to watch it for an hour, and it distracts them. So, yeah. You all got played. Todd Howard's raking it in the bank, and once again, really, to be honest with you, you should be apologising to New Vegas fans, because you're all about to spend the next year or 6 months to a year pretending that you're really excited and wow, we're doing the New Vegas plot again, and you spent 2 seasons having to go at everyone for saying, hang on, what happened to the New Vegas plot? So, anyhow, that's it. So, what do you think? I mean, to be honest with you, what does it matter? People who like it are going to disagree with me. People who don't like it will probably agree with me. So, all I can say is, yeah, reboot. It's a reboot. It's a clean slate reboot, and and what you're going to see is Todd Howard rehash all the stories from before, but do it in his version because he thinks he's superior. So, there you go.